Welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all for hanging with me on this Wednesday. So I travel all over the country, and one of the biggest issues I run into when I get to a new body of water is what is the dominant forage and what colors do you need to imitate that? So everyone knows green pumpkin, a staple anytime you're in clear water, black and blue if the water's really dirty or really stained. But for the most part, if you need to think outside the box a little bit, a lot of colors are universal. They work on a lot of different places, like the Tennessee River, for instance. Earlier in the year, beginning of May, when those fish first start getting out offshore, some type of citrus shad or a chartreuse in blue works all along the Tennessee River. And, a white buzzbait, a black buzzbait, interchange your blades. I like a gold blade on cloudy days. I like a black on really sunny days. So there's a lot of different things that work most places you get. But the more time that I spend fishing different lakes, I get these little clues from other fishermen that tell me, hey, so-and-so's won this many boats on this color. So you'd really take heed to that, because those little clues can be really big, especially this time of year when it gets super tough. We don't have a whole lot of opportunities sometimes when we get out on the water. We may fish a full day and get one or two bites. So a little clue, like a secret color that I'm going to give you guys today, can make a big difference. Now, first, before we get into this video, I want to talk a little bit about Senate passing a bill, 3.3 million acres of land around the Teton National Forest and a couple other places out west. I'm going to put a link in this bio. Sign this petition. This bill is moving quickly through Congress. This is our land. This is public land. This is land that we hunt and fish and hike and camp on. I live in North Alabama. I travel all over this part of the country, and there's some places where we don't have a whole lot of public land left. So it's near and dear to my heart, like it is to yours. And contact your government. We cannot let this get through. We're going to lose a lot of land. So this is ours, and when it's gone, it's gone. So I'm going to put the link in the bio to that. Please send some opinions of yours to your state senator. So, all right. So when I'm talking about hot, sunny days, you're not getting a lot of bites this time of year, I'm always into translucent colors. Green gizzard shad and strike king, one of my favorites. Lucky Craft makes a ghost minnow. It's great in clear water, and it's also good on days that have high sun when you do have a little bit of color in your water. It just gets bit, and it's just the most realistic looking option when it comes to crankbaits. Now, if we go back in time before crankbaits were plastic, they couldn't make translucent baits. So they had to try every single color that you could ever imagine. And there's some funky colors that work really, really well. So obviously the chartreuses and blues and the deep cranks are still one of my favorite. Your more natural patterns are really good as we get a little bit further into the year. In the deep crankbaits, shallow crankbaits, I keep that somewhat similar. In the spring, it's a little bit more different varieties. I like my oranges when that water's a little muddy. Chartreuse and black, chartreuse and brown back, always good no matter what the conditions are. And then you have your ghost minnow on those high sun days, clear water, and then your green with white or your blue with white. That's always going to be good when you aren't as dirty or as low visibility to need like a chartreuse. So go with that white. There's a bunch of different colors in Lucky Craft. I like chartreuse shad. Sexy shad's a little bit too much. There's like a Lanier shad or a herring, sexy herring, really good in striking. So outside of those colors, one of my favorite old school colors is this color. It almost has like a bone / khaki. This is an old Pose crankbait, but that orange belly, and then you're going to get like a tannish brown back with like a tannish sand kind of khaki color. And I've got in a couple old school crankbaits. This one is a little bit different, but you can see that same kind of bone-ish, tannish, khaki color. And there's some really good old school crankbaits that they don't make them in anymore. So you have to go on websites like lurenet.com, and they do special runs of these old school colors. And I know there's some of you out there that when they come out, they buy all 100 of them that they make, or all 200 or whatever, and you can't get them. So you got to really keep your eye out for that. But this is just a special color, and it works in not only your shallow crankbaits or your mediums, but also your deep diving crankbaits as well. It's just one of those colors on specific lakes, but a lot of them where when you can't get them to bite, ghost minnow, your chartreuse and brown, your chartreuse and black, this color flat out catches them. So always keep an eye out for this color in some of your favorite crankbaits. If it's a special run they do, or they just have that color, try it, because I promise you it's going to catch you some fish. And it's pretty unique. You know, it's nothing like, it has no blue in it. It has no chartreuse in it. Probably two of your most popular crankbait colors that are in, you know, almost probably 20 different types of crankbaits. Nothing like that. A little bit of orange, a little bit of tan. I've witnessed a lot of fish caught on this color. So try that, guys. Good luck to you, and I'll see you on the water.